Howdy, folks. Hobart Cavanaugh's the name. Just an old cowhand from the old cow country presenting a few comments. We're about to meet up with some real Western stars and the boys keep the old West alive. The West. Give me the West. Thank you, boys. Now, this will give you an idea of a stuntman's holiday. Thrills, chills, and spills. All to bring to you the wild and woolly West. Slam-bang action is their business. Risking necks, their chosen career. And casting caution to the winds is the creed of these modern Buffalo Bills. Here's a quick way to collect your insurance. Yeah, that girl, Lydia. I'll bet folks don't believe we did that jump. Well, come to think of it, we didn't. But now we're going to ride to the rodeo. See you all in Palm Springs. Giddy up, Lydia, and yippee. We're just in time for the grand procession, Parade of the Stars, one of the most colorful events of the rodeo season. It's really a who's who of Hollywood. Here's Lois Stone. Judge Hardy to you. Morning, Judge. CC, a touch of Old Spain, the mariachis, which means a Mexican jam session. Rodeo's sure to be a success because Tom Mix has turned out, still the hero of the Western fans. What's happening? Tom has turned capitalist. He's backing the entire parade. Awa, awa. It's Amos of Amos and Andy and Irene Castle. And his brother Andy. Who's the lady, Madam Queen? Reach for the ceiling, vomit, says Buck Jones. Hiya, Buck. Lesson by Roy Rogers on how to get up in the world. Presenting Adolphe Monjou, Hollywood's best-dressed man. Note his spotless attire, silk top hat, tuxedo, white gloves, satin leather Oxford, Western style. Another caballero from the Emerald Isle, Bill Gargan. This is what you call freewheeling, and the latest in trailers. Now, I promised Lydia to take her to the rodeo. Her cousin's in it. If you'd like to come along, we'd be glad to have you. Lydia, to the rodeo, and yippee. Looks like everybody's turned out for the rodeo. Ah, the genial host of all California, Senor Leo Carrillo, on his caballo. Greetings, Gate, let's celebrate. It's Jerry Colonna. So I ain't neat. Here's three men on a horse, Don Wilson. He's with my pal, Gene Autry. Gene and Don found themselves a girlfriend, Irene Rich. Whoops, almost lost her. This, folks, is what is known as a love. Here's some lucky contestants getting the last-minute instructions from lovely Alice Faye. Hold on, boys. Here comes Malicious now. This boy's going to have his hands full riding that bronc. These horses have been chosen for their meanness, and being ridden does not improve their nasty temper. The bronco busters we see today are the grandsons of some of the old pioneers, armed to the teeth with courage and the will to break the unbroken. These daredevil punchers have learned by experience never to underrate the crafty killer's instinct of these savage broncos. Another one for the books, boys. It's a neat trick if you can do it. A surefire formula for reducing, and a swell way to get calluses on your vacation. These steers must be raised on ground glass and local weeds, with Tabasco sauce for a chaser. That steer sure knows how to cut a rug. He's a prairie jitterbug. Westerner who knows his boots and saddles, George O'Brien. Monty Montana, one of the greatest trick riders in the business. This is one of the most colorful stunts which have won him nationwide reputation. Put me in there, Bergen, and I'll mow him down. With Joel McCree as William S. Hart, grand old pioneer of the two-gun westerns. This sensational roping stunt is known as off again, on again, Finnegan. Among those present, Gary Cooper. Hi, Mr. Deeds. Tried this once myself in an abandoned steam shovel. Didn't work. This rider is a veteran bronco buster, born to the saddle and knows no fear. He likes his steers wild and woolly. I'll take mine smothered in onions. That, my friends, was a real Western rodeo. The only real Western star we missed was Hopalong Cassidy. If you all feel like some chow, let's go over to Bill Boyd's for lunch. So you didn't wait for us. Where's the chuck wagon? It's gone? Well, I'll be starved. Hopalongs at lunch, Mrs. Hopalong, Grace Bradley, Mr. Hopalong, Bill Boyd. If Mrs. Hoppy chose that Prairie Violet, we'll all hop along. A member of Hopalong's movie family, his sidekick, Russell Hayden, and Andy Clyde, number 3 men of the Cassidy team. Our hostess after Violets again. Shame on you, Grace. You don't see Andy Clyde showing raw onions. Tain't onion-eating season, says Hoppy. But Andy don't care. He's going to be the breath of spring. Just heard that my friend Gene Autry was rehearsing a new song. So follow me over to his house. He's my pal. He'll invite us all in.
Though someday someone new may share my days with you, there'll never be another pal like you. The one I have in mind will always treat you kind and love you just the way I do. Many lonely trails we have known, but at last we found the trail to home, sweet home. I'll take good care of you, and when roundup days are through, there'll never be another pal like you. Many lonely trails we have known, but at last we found the trail to home, sweet home. I'll take good care of you, and when roundup days are through, there'll never be another pal like you.
The whole run for your lives. It's that big, tough hombre, Jesse James.
I struck that trail in 79. I sprang up behind me and dropped along my mind, ran back to the gal I left behind me. Sweet little gal, that true little gal I left behind me. Dropped along my mind, ran back to the gal I left behind me.
Well, how do you like that? It's the famous Meglin Kiddies. That's all, folks. If there's anything else you'd like to know about Hollywood, write your Screen Snapshots reporter, Hollywood, California. Hobart Cavanaugh signing off. Yippee!